Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Vinny's here. Welcome to the Thursday Night Live show. It's going to be a great night tonight. I hope you brought your seatbelt, and you need to buckle up if you didn't, because we have a pile of product to show you tonight, and we're very excited about it. We got all of the Christmas stamp sets in. We got the old Christmas stamps back in stock, so we're going to do a tour of those tonight. And we're also going to look at other new product that came in, and you don't want to miss it, I promise. It's going to be a good show. I know Maymay's got a lot of cool stuff to tell you too. Also, if you are new, we are Maymay Made It. Everything you see used in the show tonight can be purchased in our online craft store at www.maymaymadeit.com. If you haven't done it, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel and be part of this community. We have a great time together every week, and just the fellowship and crafting memories and family that we make together is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy being a part of it. One more thing, we really want you to give us a thumbs up. We call that Vinnying the video. So we're going to ask you throughout the night, have you Vinny the video yet? That just means we want you to give us a thumbs up, and we really do appreciate it. We are so close to 400,000 subscribers. So help us get there. Help us get there. All right, Maymay. Did you get you some water so you could freshen up? Okay, good deal.
Do I need to go take care of the waters?
No. I meant something to drink, because you're going to get dried out.
I got something to drink. Hello, friends. Welcome in. I'm reading everybody's chat. I'm looking at the comment and seeing there's people from all over the place, and there's so many people in tonight. I'm so excited. If you came here looking for a craft tonight, you could have had one. But on Tuesday's show, there was a request that we show the Christmas stamp sets that we have. We do have new Christmas stamp sets, but we were also asked to show the ones that we currently have, which I think is a great idea. We should do it once a year, and why not on the 31st of July? Makes perfect sense, right? Because you're getting ready. So we're going to go through that tonight. I have a lot for you. I am going to be offering a free class. Yes, you heard it. It's a free class. And better than that, you do nothing to sign up for it. You just come to my channel on Saturday night, and it will be there. I will talk more in detail about that in just a second. And we have some really neat across the miles. I only have this one, though. There wasn't more brought to me, so this is what we have. But Miss Patty Gain sent us the sweetest gift this week. Look at this. First off, look at this container it's in. It says, "So very thankful." Also, do I get to? No, that's stuck on there. I thought that was like one of those plastic pieces you get to peel off so satisfactorily. Look at this from Harry and David. It's Miss Patty Gaines sent it, and she sent the sweetest little note. Thank you so much, Miss Patty. And I love this. Look, we've got Moose Munch. Our whole staff needs this, okay? Because we are burning the candle at both ends. We've cut the candle in half. We've cleaned off the wick in the middle, and we're burning it in the middle too. Like, that's how much we're burning. So we need this. Look at these gummies. I think Miss Patty might know I like a gummy bear. It's one of my faves. It had mixed nuts in it, which also I love. Look at these cookies, you guys. There's actually some of the products that are in the fridge, because when they got here, the ice pack was done. It was like, put me in the fridge. So I think it might be an ooey gooey butter cake and some chocolate fudge. I don't know if it was ooey gooey.
I don't know if it's chocolate fudge or if it's chocolate cake.
It looked like chess cake. So I'm not exactly sure. There's a box of crackers. And then look at this, you guys. Pepper and onion. And that's backwards because my camera is clearly mirrored. Is it backwards for y'all? Just for me? And then these are...
It's good on my side.
Sesame sticks, which these happen to be my favorite snack. Have I said this whole thing's my favorite? This is Vinny's favorite. He is a fan of summer sausage.
I love summer sausage.
So we're so thankful for this. We are going to enjoy this so much. And put all these guys.
As a matter of fact, now that you have seen it, I get to eat the summer sausage. So that's probably going to be for supper tonight.
I almost put in the chat there might be a taste test in this video or in the title, but I thought no, because people get upset when we
Some people get triggered when there's food on camera.
So we're not. Oh, I'm sorry. I moved your camera. I messed yours up. I scooted it right towards your face. So we're not going to eat on camera because y'all don't like it. Y'all, not all of y'all. Some of y'all get real upset about that. So we're not going to do it.
Okay, I want to tell you that I understand that one of the new Christmas stamps sold out already. So it will be reordered tomorrow. Typically, it takes about 10 days for it to get back.
It hasn't been taking that long.
It's been a little faster lately, but I will get those reordered tomorrow.
I'm going to show you the one that sold out first. Only because you need to see it, because you need to go to the website and to the product page and put it on your wish. Is it on your wish list or say remind me?
I think it's notify me when it comes back in stock or something like that.
Thanks, Miss Patty. We really do appreciate it. That came in and we were like, oh, yes, snacks. We needed them. And you know us. So thank you. You know what snacks we like, right? I appreciate it so much. So I need you to go to the product page if you're interested in this and put in, I think it's notify me.
I think so.
And then you get an email.
Yeah, Tamitha said notify me.
And then you get an email to let you know it's back. Look at the stamp set. It is absolutely gorgeous. My camera is backwards and it's going to drive me insane.
It's not backwards on our side.
It is on my side. I'm going to have to fix that because I ain't going to be able to handle it. So y'all going to see me flip and I don't know what you'll see because you're seeing normal, which I was not. Look at the stamp set. Now, I think it's beautiful and I'm going to show you what it's meant for. This is the one that has sold out already, but I want you to see it so you can put it on your wish list. It's very, very beautiful and I will show it to you in stamped form so you can see that as well. Look at this. The way it's designed is so you can take one of the images and then stamp the wording beside it so it looks like it's a continuous line. It is so beautiful. I love this so much. And then look at the little Christmas tree with Merry Christmas. And you can put this on either side. You can put your tree over here. You can put two. You can do one in the front and one in the back. Look at this one. So pretty. And again, you can change the greeting. You might want this to say Merry Christmas, right? They're just gorgeous. They are my very favorite. I think this might be one of my favorite we've ever done. Look at the Lord Has Come in this tiny baby. Also,
it's kind of like favorite hymns, isn't it? That's an insider joke if you don't know. When I was leading worship, I just love the old hymns. I love new stuff too, but I would always say this is one of my favorite hymns.
Every single hymn was one of his favorites.
Every single one, yeah.
This Merry Christmas with the tree in the middle to you. Isn't this beautiful? This is middle and then stamped on either side. So you can do that. And then also, look at this little guy. And my favorite part is you can use all these individually because you see they're not all connected. The trick here is they all have these little pieces that come off. And Sylvia made sure every little image had the piece so you could do the stamping the way you want to. So love this set. You guys loved it too. And we got word of that because you guys grabbed it so fast. There'll be more coming.
I'll get it back as fast as I can. I promise.
Now, our other new stamp sets, this is how we're going to start talking about the free class too. Our other new stamp sets, we did 2 other sets for this time of year. We'll do more Christmas sets and stuff and fall sets. But look at these. These are place photo here. And they are fall and Christmas. So Christmas place photo here, fall place photo here. About half of these, maybe a little more than half sold. I think a little more than half of these sold. They're very, very great. I want to show them to you. And this is where I'm going to talk to you about the free class. Now, if you were here on Tuesday, you already saw this album. And do you see how these work? So you have the little truck, the little sign with the little fox on it. If you come inside here, you got the little sign with the pumpkin. If we keep flipping, you'll see that we've got the truck. We've got the pumpkin. Isn't it cute? And I love how these turn out in your albums. And this one in particular, I really loved how this one turned out because it's fall and it was time to do something like this, right? Because we're all feeling it, or we're wishing we were really feeling the fall. But I told you guys when I was doing this one Tuesday that I was putting together a class for you, okay? And I decided that I wanted to make this a free class for you. And here's what that means. So we've done a lot of paid classes. We do a lot of online work, a lot of paid online work. And I just got to thinking, some of you guys might not can afford a class, and some of you guys might not know how our classes work. So you might be like, give me a sample so I know if I want to get classes in the future. Now, this one is a little bit different. This class I'm going to give to you on Saturday is a pre-recorded class. So there are classes that I do that are either pre-recorded or they are re-watches from previous classes. There are some that are recorded. This is a recorded class. What makes it different is that it comes with a PDF to guide you through it. Actually, you get 2 PDFs in this one. You get a PDF that gives you all of your cuts and measures, okay? And in this class, I actually do all of the prep work with you and explain all of it to you, okay? So I take my time And I really do this class in such a way that you can stop and go with us. Now, here's the caveat, okay? This is the class that we're going to be teaching. You can use any paper pack. I talk about it in the video, but you do need this album. This is the one thing. This is a 49 and Market album class. It does not have to be the landscape album because all of the sizes work the same. It'll just be turned. So if you wanted to make this in another paper pack or with another album, you would just have to edit just a few things, just the sizes of your photos and things like that. So I'll walk through this one and show you because this is beautiful. By the way, this paper pack is brand new tonight that I'm using. It is called.
I love this one. This one's really, really pretty.
Do you remember the name of it? Is it Christmas Village?
I think so.
I think so too. So this one, I'm going to show you the paper real quick. This is the pack I used in this album. It is called Christmas Village. Okay. It's gorgeous. It's from Cartabella. I'm going to flip through this pack, this book, so you'll be able to see it. I also use the coordinating pack. Vinny's gotten real good at deciding when we need these or not. You see these mustards and these tans and these greens. Sometimes you don't have these colors in your stash, and so he's bringing these in extra. I used one of these in this class. I used one of these, and then I used the ephemera. That's what I used. So if you pick up a 12 by 12, doesn't have to be this one. Just pick a 12 by 12, either pick up coordinating paper or have some in your stash and one pack of ephemera and one album. You can make this happen, okay? Now, here's some optional items. You can add the chipboard, which I think is a really cool feature. I think it's neat in these albums when you add the sticky chipboard because when the recipient gets it, if you're giving it as a gift, they're like, this is really cool. You made this. It just feels like it's stepped up. And then I also think the 6x6 is a good idea to have if you're going to be adding pockets and things like that, which I talk about in the class. It's good to have this because this is a good thing to make those with. One reason is because this cardstock is not quite as thick as the Cartabella 12 by 12. And so if you're making inserts, this is a really good cardstock to consider that for because the pockets need something a little less thick. But to make what I did, okay, one 12 by 12, coordinating paper, you pick your coordinating paper. This is 6 pieces, and I had scraps left over, okay, and then a pack of ephemera. And I'm going to show more cardstock tonight so you can get any of that to make this work. So if you're wanting to do this class with me and you don't have somebody to, and think about maybe one for yourself and maybe you don't want Christmas. Here's the thing about the album. So you see these, we use these in those 2 albums. These are new. Oh, this is something else I used. I used this in the Christmas and this in the fall. If you ever make an album, these are going to work for you in so many different ways. Even if you don't use the theme stamps we have with them, all of the numbers and all of the place photo here's and the insert photos and things like that are going to work for you. So I'm going to put those aside for now. You've seen those. Let's go back to the album. Here's the deal, okay? I designed this class so that it would be a quick, easy gift that you could make for many people. If you wanted to make a bunch of them, you could push this out. I did this. I didn't say this in the video. Now I'm sad I didn't say it. We might have to put this in there in a text, Tam. I made this in about 4 hours. Now, there's one little caveat to that too. It was my second one that I did in 4 hours. This guy right here took me about 4 hours total, okay? My first one probably took me about 5 hours, but to be able to sit down and do like 2-hour crafting sessions and push out an album, I mean, if you are fortunate enough to work from home or be retired and be at home and be able to spend some time crafting, you could make this the day before you needed to give it to somebody. The other thing I did with this album, so when you're watching it, you'll be like, why did she choose this one? Most people can understand how to get 4x6 photos printed. Most people know they can go to their copy shop, or not their copy shop, but like their drugstore or what have you, and just print some 4x6 photos. So this works with 4x6 photos, which makes that super easy. And the other thing is, this album is made so it makes sense, okay? We don't go overboard, but it's really pretty. So this is that Christmas Village paper. Look at this. This one also only holds, this one holds 12 to 14 photos. I set this one up to hold 12 because I did not put photos inside. I loved this paper so much. I did not want to cover it up. And I think when somebody gets it, they'll think it's so cute. But if you want to add photos here, you can. I did not on this one. On the fall album, I did. Okay. On the fall one, I put photos in the covers as well. I just love these albums so much. that one, and that one. Okay. And I give you so many tips and tricks along the way. And so while I'm talking about tips and tricks, here's what I want to tell you. If you're watching this tonight while I'm flipping through and you're like, this is not a class for me, don't skip it. It's free. It's Saturday night. It's my regular Saturday night time. I want you to see how it lays out. But here's why I don't want you to skip it. I give you a lot of tips and tricks. It's a lot of things that you can use in other things that you make, not just albums.
And you can use all of the different 49 Market albums. You don't have to just use the horizontal one.
You don't have to use just this orientation, but
Correct.
you do want to make sure you're using the one that is the 2-inch spine. I think they're 2 or 2 1/8 inch spine, because I designed this one to fit this album. This is not the mixed up album. I'll say this to you. If you would like for me to do this same situation with the mixed up album, I'm happy to do that, but it will probably have a small charge with it because this takes me a really long time to do. And it cuts into other work that I should be doing, but I love doing this. So that's why I like doing it. But if you'd like for me to do that for the mixed up album, I can. The trick about this, okay, the reason this is so good is this PDF. I do all the math for you, all the math. And if you are making multiples of these for the season, you just print this multiple times and and I would even write on, by the way, I call this the easy button photo album because it's just that easy. You could write on here, this is for Sally, this one's for Joe, whoever you're making them for, and then you can keep up that way. So as you flip through here, you see how pretty this is and how cute this turns out. Look at those stamps. I love those stamps so much. Look at this. Also consider this. You don't have to use these extra stamps just in your photo albums. These little images, this little guy right here, if you stamped Merry Christmas in him, that would be adorable.
This is a recorded class, and if you can't be there to watch it Saturday night, you can watch it at any time.
It is a
It will
recorded,
always be
you don't
there.
have to sign up for it. It will go live Saturday night at 6 p.m. and it's your class, okay? And everything's in it. You get your PDF. Matter of fact, you get 2 PDFs, and I'm excited to talk about the second PDF, but you'll have your PDFs, everything in it. Do you see what Sylvia did for you on this stamp set? She gave you Merry Christmas, Ho, 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 Seasons, Greetings. So those all fit in here too. So if you want to use these outside of albums, you can. And the same with your fall one. She gave you Thankful, Grateful, Truly Blessed. She gave you Autumn Greetings, and I think Happy Fall, y'all. So you can use other things inside here too, okay? The PDF will be in everything you need. You will get Saturday night. You won't have to reach out to us. You don't have to sign up. There's nothing to do. I'm making this a free forward-facing class. I told Vince at lunch, and he stopped and looked at me. He said, "Do they have to sign up?" And I said, "No." "Do we have to ship anything?" I said, "No." Does anybody have to do? I said, "No, nobody has to do anything. It's a free class." Here's the thing too. There are so many, like you might not even notice it, but there's a tip on this page to show you how to save paper. There are tips here to show you how to save paper. There are tips here to show you how to make your albums lay better. There's so many things you're going to want to learn. Okay. There's tips on doing all of this. There's tips on cutting cardstock to get the most out of it. I'm telling you, watch it. You'll love it. Let's talk about the second PDF that you get. And you get this for free. That's why I'm going to show it to you now. You get it for free, but you can't get it till Saturday. You got to go to the video to get it. What I did was I made these little cut aparts. Basically, you can print this out, cut this apart, and send it with your album. Okay. So let's say you're going to send this album to a friend. It's a Christmas themed album. Okay. You're going to give this as a gift. Then you would pick from one of these, the ones that say Merry Christmas. And this is all explained in the video. Okay. I'm going to read this one to you. It says, "This handmade mini album was crafted with love and festive cheer. It's designed to hold 12 to 14 of your favorite 4x6 holiday photos. You can easily slide your photos under the decorative elements, and I've included placeholders to guide you on the perfect photo sizes. Additionally, I've added some extra decorative pieces and embellishments so you can personalize the pages even more, and then wishing you a season full of warmth, love, and cherished memories." Now, this one is if you want to send extras with your album. So if you wanted to send your leftover ephemera, some stickers, some ribbon, you would cut this one out and use it. And you'll notice I did these so they can fit in an A2 card. Okay. So you could either put this in the album or put this like on the left-hand side of an A2 card that you make to match it, because you have plenty of cardstock left to match it. Now, this one does not say I'm giving you extra pieces. So if you make this album and just want to send the album, you send this one with it, and it just doesn't talk about the extra embellishments. And then because I know you guys, some of you are going to want to make things like the autumn album. Some of you are going to want to do this, okay? Over here, you've got special gift just for you. And it's the same thing. This one is I've included extra pieces. This one is I haven't, okay? So you're going to get all of that in the free class. I want you guys to experience a Maymay class and see what it's like. Now, what it isn't like, okay, it is not like a live class. Live classes are slightly different, but I want you to get a feel for it. And I wanted those of you who couldn't necessarily pay for a kit or a class or something like that to be able to have a class with me. So it is free. You don't have to do anything. Saturday night, 6 p.m., it goes up. If you've already got your stuff together, you can craft along because I do it in sections. So you can be, I'll be like, we're going to do this. You can pause it, do that. You can craft right along with me. Okay. I love that. I'm excited that y'all are going to get to take a class with me for nothing. For nothing. But, you know, people tell me this. We'll see how it goes when the video goes up. People say, never give anything away because people don't know the value of it. Never give anything away. They're like, charge $1. You know, that's always been said, charge $1. Listen, there's so much value in this video. So many tips and tricks. So many of my favorite tips and tricks. Don't miss it. Tamitha, tell them. There's so many tips and tricks. Don't miss it. Any questions real quick? I've been seeing people chatting, so there might be questions.
People are very grateful, saying thank you for the freebie. And
you are welcome. You are welcome. Where's that from? My mom used to do that.
Welcome.
Remember, you are welcome. I think you'll enjoy it. Another thing is let me tell you this. There are a little bit of differences in this from a regular class in that I explain this to you. Like in the very beginning, I explain what you're about to watch, and then we go into class. So exciting.
All right. So we have 543 people watching.
What's it, Gomer?
And 260 thumbs up. So that means some of y'all need to get on the thumb up train.
These guys right here, we talk about, I tell you what these are called in the class. I won't do all that for you now. But these guys fold up and there's 4 pages and I put one 4x6 photo on every page. I'm telling you, this is an easy album. We want this to be a gift that somebody gets that is easy for you to do and easy for them to understand. But this album can hold up to 14 photos the way I did it. Anyone who makes albums knows there's 100 more ways to add more things. Okay. All right. You'll just be watching my channel. Be subscribed. Turn on notifications. Okay. So you don't miss out. Go to our website and sign up for text messaging. That's also a way you won't miss out. We have a lot of new folks. If you're new here tonight, tell me. We have a lot of new folks that don't know you can do that. You need to go to our website, maymaymadeit.com. On the right-hand side, I think it's the right-hand side, it says sign up. Click sign up, put your text message in your email, or put your phone number and your email in there, and we will send you a text message. Tamitha sends a text message out 2 hours before we are on YouTube, so you will know. And it is this Saturday. All right. Cool.
Okay, so what do you want to do next? Are you going to do the stamp sets, or are you going to
talk about stamp sets?
You can talk about stamp sets.
Here's the thing about stamp sets. The reason I didn't do a craft tonight is because I know I cannot go through these stamp sets quick because I'm going to want to talk about them. Because I want you to imagine designing full projects. Like, how do I describe this? Like, designing from the ground up your babies multiple times a month over the years. Okay. And I love them. And so, it's really hard for me to just show them and not tell you about them. So I know this is going to take a minute, but a lot of you guys wanted to see what Christmas stamp sets we have because some people were sad I only brought out 3 stamp sets this time, but we have so many. We have you covered in so many ways. That's kind of why we did it. Okay. All right. Let me start with fall. Because I also, while we were pulling, Vinny and I were pulling these before the show. Let me do that. Thanks, you guys. Y'all are so kind. I really just want people to get to experience what a class is like. I mean, it's a little bit selfish. I love when you guys are in my classes, and this is kind of a way for you to see, like, I guess I'm trying to say to you, let me show you how I like to teach you. So when I have a class out there, you'll be confident enough. So many of our folks from the Dress My Craft event were new and they weren't very confident in how I was going to present to them. And I want this to really, most of you guys are like, I'm singing to the choir for most of the maidens, right? Y'all are like, we know. All right, check this out. Let's look. This one we pulled. Vinny said, should I pull this? I said, yes. Here's why. It says Merry Christmas. I put it in the fall stack. I don't know why. But this is a coupon book maker. Okay, it's a builder for a coupon book. This little image right here, you stamp it, and you have to know this about me. This is how I do things. I make these images simple on the outside. So you cut out just your rectangle, okay? And then you stamp this guy, and then you go snip, 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 and it gives you a shape. And this is why we put the pretties on the inside, so you don't have to cut tiny little things, okay? So you cut out as many coupons as you want to give somebody. You use the wording on here to fill inside or to fill in this little space, and then you can tell them what they're going to get from you. So this is a cute idea to make a little coupon book for friends and family for the holidays. Also, I have a video on this. I don't know how quick. Maybe Tamitha, since are you still waiting on your power? Could you just maybe take a note of the ones I say I have a video on, and we could go back and put them in the description? Let's try that. So that one is called Coupon Book Builder. Okay. I love this set. It's really good. I've always loved making coupon books since I was a kid. I used to make my dad coupon books all the time, and he would lose them. And I'd be like, sorry.
Yeah, just remember, if you give me one, I'm cashing them jokers in.
But the truth of the matter is, you better not lose. I used to tell my dad, sorry. I said, you can't go to the store. You can't go to Kmart and tell them, sorry, I lost my coupon. Give me the discount. I used to make the best coupon books for him, and he would lose them. He'd be like, I know it had car wash in it. I'm like, maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I was so mean. Not really. This one is called Blessings. This is such a beautiful stamp set. Honestly, this one right here, I just love that so much. And also this one. And when you stamp this in and around all the fall colors, and you use all the like wheat and all the leaves and things to go with it, I just love it. This one is scripture based. So we've got lots of scripture in here. Oh, love it. You got to cash that coupon in. You got to have the coupon. I added this one to the fall pack because I think it feels fall, with the little cinnamon and the little, that's whipped cream. And that's the cutest cup ever. And this is not actually on the cup. That's a separate stamp that you can put in the whipped cream. So if you wanted to do like caramel, you could stamp this in caramel color on top of the whipped cream, and it looks like somebody drizzled on the whipped cream. There's a cinnamon stick, a pile of cinnamons, and your sentiments here. You can thank Shannon for this one. Warmest sentiments for a festive season. It's actually sentiments. See it? She said that when we were making it, and I was like, that's hilarious. We have to do that. And then look, little cloves and little orange slices. And then down here it says, wishing you all the flavors of this delicious season. What I love about this set is if you make friendship tea, and I have a video on that. If you make friendship tea, it's so cute to make your little tag or decorate the bag with this set. So adorable. How about this one? This set is called Pumpkinhead. I told y'all Tuesday my daddy called me Pumpkin, and that's why I named this one Pumpkinhead. This stamp has been around. For a long time. I designed this stamp set while I was still working from home. Before we had a location, before I had staff. This was me. This was just me. I did every single one of these little eyes, these little triangle eyes. This little guy right here is my favorite. I was so excited when I got this to work. This one is a little pirate patch. So if you want to dress your pumpkin up to look like a little pirate, and Lord, there are videos with Pumpkinhead. I have been using this stamp set for a really long time. There's the little smiles, the little jack-o'-lantern stuff. And look, this is like, it's so cute. So cute. This is the only stamp set I have that's even remotely close to Halloween. Remotely. Little pumpkin. All right, look at this one. This one is fairly new. I want to say this was, last year, 2024. Look how beautiful this stamp set is. That cornucopia, what we went through to get this like I wanted it. I mean, every leaf.
Lord have mercy.
Every tendril, every corn. We played with this until I got it just like we wanted it. And then these sentiments, are you kidding me? Look how gorgeous they are. And when you stamp these and then color in the letters, so beautiful. Blessed Assurance, Jesus is mine. This set is actually called Blessed Assurance. Fairly new. This one, really pretty too. This one is Fall for Jesus. Look at that cross with the fall leaves on it. Isn't it beautiful? It says Fall for Jesus, he never leaves. Get it? Leaves. I'm the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. John 15:5. And then the pumpkins are so beautiful. I love looking at these sets. Every time I read one or look at one, it makes me go back to when we were designing it. Let me show y'all this one too. So we've had this set for a while. See those leaves? They're really pretty. I love them. But then I said, Sylvia, I want some dots and dash leaves. Do you see how these leaves, let my camera blip for a second. See how these leaves have dots and dashes inside? I love that. She did dots and dashes inside of all the leaves instead of just the regular kind of vines. This one is called Blessed Beyond Belief. And there's so many cute pieces you can put together. But for me, I wanted big leaves so I could put them in different places. And I love how that one turned out. Oh my goodness, this one is so adorable. And I do have a video on this one. If you make this cup and you do this piece down here in acetate and you put it over the whipped cream, and you can make it a pumpkin spice latte, you can make it a strawberry lemonade, you can do anything you want with it. But using this with acetate, so adorable. Look at that marshmallow. The straw, that mug, love this so much. Look, happy hugging a mug season. This one says, you're the everything nice to my pumpkin spice. I love this so much. This is one of my favorite stamp sets. Then we did this one last year. Nope, 2023. This one is called mini tags because you get a bunch of little tags. I love these guys. So you can put all your little sentiments inside of them, and look at all the candy corns. I think they're so cute. And by the way, this guy can be twofold. He can be a candy corn or a flower. You know the candy corn pumpkin, this little guy? This is him looking down on him. Isn't that cute? No one looks down on a candy corn pumpkin.
Oh, no.
Some people are going to say they do. I do not look down on candy corn pumpkins. I'm very fond of them. Honestly, maybe I'm not. So I feel like the ratio of candy in the pumpkin to candy corn is a tiny bit off for me. I'd rather pop a candy corn than a candy pumpkin, because if I'm going to eat a candy pumpkin, I usually bite it. It's usually a 2-piecer. Maybe that's good too, because I wonder what the serving size looks like.
Because you take tiny bites.
I don't like to take big bites.
Like I would probably take 2 or 3 and throw them in at the same time.
You would put 3 candy pumpkins in your mouth, and I would take one and bite the top.
Because I'm kind of a handful guy in your mouth.
Matter of fact, if there's a green area versus an orange area, I'm going to eat the green area off of the orange area. That's how I do it. Also, candy corn. It looks like I'm looking away from you. I need to look down at you like this. Candy corn, you eat the top, then the middle, then the bottom. You don't eat it. You bite. That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
That's like, who eats popcorn just one kernel at a time? No. You get a handful, you shove it in. I'm just a savage, okay? I'm a savage.
You are savage. You can't enjoy it when you just shove the whole thing in.
Oh, yeah.
Take a bite. Savor it. You guys, these stamp sets right here, I love these so much. This is the problem with stamp sets. I designed this one in 2023, okay? It's impossible to bring these all out all the time to show them. You know what I'm saying? This set is so cool. We did this one so you could turn the fronts of your cards into Christmas characters. So if you look here, this is a belt. Who's that character for? Who's that character for? This is a scarf. Who's that character? I want y'all to tell me, okay? This is like a wavy collar. Who's that character? And then this is like a fur piece. Who's that character? Tell me who y'all see. Then if you come down here, look at these eyes. See all the noses? That's a little triangle nose. So that's like a carrot nose. That's like a pumpkin nose if you want it to be. There's little smiley faces. All these little eyes. These are eyebrows or closed eyes. These are closed eyes if you want them. Or they're the centers of buttons. This is a button right here. There's so many different. There's a carrot. We did that as a carrot nose. There's a smile. I have make Santa. It'll make an elf. It'll make a snowman, and you can make a scarecrow with it. And I have done this with this guy. By the way, all my stamp sets come with free SVG. So if you're watching today and you're like, there's no dies, there's not, because I'm going to do some math for you real quick. Ready for this? Let's say that an electronic cutting machine costs you $300. I've never done this math for you on camera, okay?
Sorry, I got tickled at Melanie.
Then you're going to back me up. Let's say an electronic cutting machine costs you $300, okay? and you buy stamp sets and you buy die sets to go with them. Let's say you can get a die set for $20. Let's say you can. Most of the time you can't, not a coordinating one. So if it was $300 and we know that would be 15 die sets, 15. And then you spent $300, right? If we're doing 20 as our number.
Yeah, if you're doing 20.
With the SVGs, you can cut this as many times as you want. You have editing options as well, and you only pay whatever your machine is. And I went kind of high because some machines are less than that. You get that machine that can cut the SVGs, and you don't ever have to do that again. So my issue is I have a hard time selling custom dies. I have a hard time doing that when I can give you a free SVG that does it. And Sylvia designs the SVGs, and she gets them all perfect, and that's why I don't do dies. We tried dies. Let me tell you what happened with dies. The dies didn't sell like the stamp sets did. I get that. A lot of people like me are like, I have a die cut machine, right? So to this day, I still have one stamp set that the stamp set is completely gone and what do we call it? Vaulted. Completely sold out. But I still have dies that I can't do anything with because they didn't get purchased. So we decided early on, specific dies for specific stamps were not our thing, but free SVGs were our thing.
So you got a question, why 2 different sizes?
That's what I was going to tell you about. Here's what's cool. This one fits your cards, your A2 cards, your 5x7 cards, your slimline cards. You can work with this one. This guy we did for treat boxes and things like that. We were making these really cute little, and I have videos on all of this, okay? Have these little treat boxes, and they were so cute. And we were like, I wish I could use this stamp set on the little guy. So we created Tiny Friends, and he's so stinking cute. He is very much the same, but with this guy, you can make little treat boxes or put him on a little treat bag and have your little same snowman or scarecrow or elf or Santa or whatever else you can come up with. So there's that one. See, I told you I have to talk all night about them because I love them. They're all my faves. I have a project coming with this one. Okay. Speaking of SVGs, I am working to bring you an SVG card front cut to feature this stamp set because I've seen over the years this card made that I think my granddaughters would really like. And so I want to try to do that. And I'm like, if I'm going to make this for my granddaughters, I'm going to try to make them for you guys too, where you can just cut it and make it happen. So be watching for that. But it features this. It's just going to be really cute. I don't want to give you too much away. This guy is called Dash Away, and it's got Santa, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, Dash Away all. It's really cute. And I also love this little area. You can use this in so many different ways, and there are videos on this. So be watching for that video to come, even if you don't pick up that stamp set. Here's another one like Pumpkinhead. This is Happy Tree. Happy Tree, you get it? This tree has been with me. These don't have this one says 2022, but that's when we started doing these backers. This has been with me forever. I designed this one at home, after work, on my couch, all by myself. Like, I remember doing this one, and it's really old, and you can tell by the graphics how old he is, but he's been with me forever, and I love him so much. So Happy Tree. That's enough. I'll stop talking about him because we have a lot to go. This set is, I think, absolutely gorgeous. And this one was created by Mandy. If you've been around long enough to remember Mandy, who was our graphic designer before Sylvia, then type in the chat, go Mandy. Let's see that if you've been around that long. Mandy designed this one, and I think it's stunning. And you need to see the videos where we use this. These lines are made so they can play around the card. Oh, it's so gorgeous when it's stamped. All the stars kind of they intertwine inside the lines. Look at these huge words. And Mandy was quite the writer, okay? She wrote all these little sentiments right here, and they're very good for insides of cards. It's a beautiful stamp set, and a lot of you guys have seen me use this over the years, but you just need to see this one done. You need to look that one up on the channel. Then that's what I need to do. I need to go find a video from all the stamp sets. We already have them linked on the product pages, I think. But we found the video from the stamp sets, and I could put them in one place, like do a big marathon playlist. There are people who do that. I watch this guy who does kitchen gadget reviews, and his name is Barry, so he'll call it a bearathon. And he has hours, it all connected together. You can gadgets, the ones he's already done. You know what I'm saying? We should do that with these. Put them all together, and you can just watch all the stamps. That would be cool. Love this one. This one right here is called Insta Wreath. Love this one so much. Here's how this works. This is a layering stamp set, okay? You stamp this in a color, then you stamp this on top of that, and you stamp this on top of that, and it makes the prettiest little wreath, okay? All of these words can be used inside your wreath or inside these circles. These circles are ornaments. See your ornament top? And these are the strings that hang them down. This bow can be stamped on the top of your circles, can be stamped on your wreath. You have little poinsettias if you want to play around with those. And this one I love so much because it says Happy Birthday, Jesus. That's one of the reasons I love this one so much. This one, like I said, is called Christmas Insta Wreath.
What was the last one called?
Wonder.
The one that Mandy made.
Wonder. W-O-N-D-E-R. Wonder. It may still say Mandy Grun's Wonder because at some point in time we had her name on it. Okay, one of our tag sets, we have multiple tags, okay? These are made so you cut a rectangle, you stamp this image, and you do a tiny bit of fussy cutting at the bottom, tiny bit of fussy cutting, and it looks like you had a die for it, okay? These sentiments are made to fit inside. I love this one that says Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. If you tape these off and do them in 3 different colors, it's so pretty like that. This little tag, these sentiments fit in this tag. And do you see this right here? This is a string bow. You stamp, like let's say you have a card, right? You stamp this piece across the card and up and down. And then you stamp this in the middle. And where this piece crosses over like this guy, that little black circle, hides where they cross over. And it looks like a tied ribbon bow when you do it. It's so pretty. And that's why we did the tag. There's videos on this. I've done all this kind of stuff. There's videos on it.
Janet, the name of Mandy's stamp set was Wonder.
Wonder. This right here is a must-have. If you don't have any other Christmas set from me, this one is called Say It Merry. There is very little you cannot say about the holidays with this set. Sylvia gives you project sheets, and she has it all laid out for you. This one has multiple sheets on the product page where you can see everything this one says. This one we did in this last year. Why does it say 2020? Oh, they just did this backer, didn't they? That's why they didn't have a fresh backer. So this one we did last year, and it's so great. Every word you could possibly need. You can do Merry Christmas, Merry Everything. You can do Christmas greetings, have a magical holiday. Like there's so many things you can do. When you look at our stamp sets, be sure to look at the product pictures that Sylvia does, because if you don't know how they lay out, it'll show you. And I try very hard to have some kind of hook in my stamp sets where they do something really cool. So check that out. This one's a great one. This one's just beautiful. We've had this one around a while. I love the stamp set. Look at Mary and Baby Jesus. Look how beautiful that is. This Oh Holy Night.
I think this is one of the prettiest ones we ever did.
This Oh Holy Night is worth the price of the stamp set. You'll use that constantly. That Baby Jesus and Mary. And then this one. And I love this sentiment. All of God's grace in one tiny face. Also, I always try to give you an inside sentiment. I always try to give you one. This one says, may the spirit of Christmas fill your heart and home this holiday season. Look at this one. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Oh, come, let us adore him. Perfect love was born in a manger. And look at this one. And I showed you a really cool way to use this one in a video. Okay, so I'm going to have to pull the videos. I'll figure out how to do that. This one is called Adore Him. This one is beautiful.
We got a super chat from Laura Wilson.
Thanks,
so we
Laura.
want to say thank you very much for that.
Thank you
and
so
give you the
much.
big crowd sound.
Little crowd noise. Okay. For this set, I went to Sylvia and I said, Sylvia, I want practically all of Luke chapter 2. Like I want to be able to basically tell the story. It doesn't have every single scripture, but there's a lot. And we pulled some from John also. But you'll see Luke 2:19, Luke 2:11, Luke 2:14, Luke 2:10, Luke 2:12, Luke 2:33, and then this little sneaky John 1:14. But then we also give you, may your Christmas be filled with the wonderful love of God's greatest gift. And then may the miracle of Christmas fill your life with peace and happiness. These can be used on the outside or insides of cards. These are just beautiful images you can put anywhere, right? But I was really trying to get you a lot of the Christmas story here and also some really good inside sentiments. This one is called Christmas Miracle. I love this one. I love this set.
Dawn said she joins in with the crowd noise sound.
Thank you. That's so cool. So this was a Tamitha request. Tamitha is a colorist. She likes to color. So she was like, I need a Christmas tree with all the little bits and bobs so I can color. And we tried to do our best. And I'm going to tell you, there's some cute stuff on this set. Let me bring out Pinky Tuscadero for this one. Pinky needs to do her job, right? Okay, Christmas tree. That makes sense. Is your tree skirt that goes under there, okay? Then this little piece is your trunk, your tree trunk that stamps right here. Then these ribbons can all go across the tree if you'd like. My favorite part about this whole set, do you see this little guy right here? He's the cord that plugs this tree into the wall. Can you see doing a scene with this? It's so cute. This package, candy cane, multiple packages to go into the tree. These little guys right here that look like wings are actually little pieces you can add more like tree branches inside the tree. This bow can go on top. These ornaments can go throughout. There is also the words, "Oh Christmas Tree," which is my brother's favorite Christmas song. And he just, no, it's not really Carol of the Bells is his favorite Christmas song. But this song right here, "Oh Christmas Tree," the only words are "Oh Christmas Tree." Just try it. It works. These are popcorn, you guys. So you can string popcorn on your tree. These are Christmas lights, these little guys. You can put it in a flower pot if you don't want to put him on his tree skirt. You can do so much with this set. This little candle, you can put the candle all throughout. This is a fun set. There is an SVG for it. It's super, super fun. I would cut all these SVGs out multiple times. Just stamp them. Just kind of create it like paper dolls. Like
and I will tell you this, okay, about this set.
It's called "Oh Christmas Tree."
Somehow this set is vaulted, okay? So the price on that set is really good.
Is it in the vault?
It is vaulted, yes. I don't know why it's vaulted, but it's in the vault. Or it's in the vaulted section out there.
Wow. That one is called "Oh Christmas Tree." I did not know it was in the vault. Y'all better grab that one up. This set, I love this set so much. Y'all know my mother was probably my favorite person, my first favorite person. I'll say that. My mother was my first favorite person on earth. She was such a talented writer, and she wrote a Christmas play, and it was called "Back to Bethlehem." And I have used a lot from her "Back to Bethlehem." I have some I'm going to show you tonight that Mother wrote before she passed away. She actually wrote them. But this one happened because of this right here. This is the final line in my mother's play, and I love it. It says, "The gift of God, not in a package under a tree, but wrapped in rags, lying in a manger, the baby that came to save the world." And every time I hear the line, I'm taken back to Bethlehem. Mom we did that play. Gosh, how many times we do that play? And it started out being one night. Before it was over with, we did it 3 nights.
Yep.
And Vinny and I would sing, and Vince did 3 songs and I did 3 songs, something like that in the play. So we would sing 3 songs a night for a weekend. It was like doing a Hollywood production, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And this right here is why I created this whole stamp set. Now, look how beautiful. You stamp these guys, and this one says "Wise Men," this one says "Seek," and this one says "Him." So you can stamp them together, and it'll say "Wise Men seek Him." This one in the middle is baby Jesus, and it says "Reason for the Season." I just love that guy. And then this one, oh, how pretty. And in the middle of them, it says "True Story." I love this set. You've got Merry Christmas, and then you have, this is really cool what Sylvia did here. She gave you scripture references to go along with what's said here. So you have to do a little looking up. You can either look on the product page and see how she put it all together, or you can go to scripture and look them up and see which one goes with which. Love this guy so much. That sentiment in the middle, put it on everything. It's my favorite. It's like ketchup. Put it on everything. Like ketchup. This set is fun. This is called Pop of Color. I have a video showing you how to do this. What you do is you stamp these images, okay? Then you pick parts of it and color it. You don't color the whole thing. These are for my people who like to color but don't like to color. Like in this one, you stamp it. Maybe you emboss it. That'd be so pretty if you emboss it. Then you just color the chair. You color that little tree, and maybe you color those flames. That's all you do. But it's so cool the way it makes it pop. So that's why we called it Pop of Color. This one, stamp it, maybe color your gingerbread man, color a couple of stars, maybe color the candy canes. You don't color every single thing, and they turn out so, so cute. There's also really good sentiments. May your heart be light this Christmas, and in the midst of Yuletide bliss, let peace and joy be our Christmas wish. And then 2 different Merry Christmases. I'm real big on this. I like the Merry Christmas to go side by side and also on top of each other. but I also don't like having to line them up. So I'm like, Sylvia, can you give me both? So anytime she can, she does. This set is great. This one right here, emboss it, color this in red and white, color the trees, maybe color something over here. Don't overcolor. Don't overcolor. The idea behind it is to put little pops of color throughout these solid images. Look at that little house. I love this set so much. Ugh. I love all these sets. Y'all just don't know. This one was from your suggestions, okay? So many of you want vertical sentiments so you can do things vertically. So instead of just doing a bunch of vertical sentiments, which we had done in the past and it did fine, we decided to also put on a tall tag. So this is tall tag builder. So this tall tag, also you do have to watch the video for this one because I show you how to get the most tags out of one piece of cardstock to create this. And then this, like wishing you a very, goes sideways like this. And then you can do wishing you a, no, that says wishing you a merry, wishing you a Merry Christmas. And then you can see right here, wishing you a happy anniversary, right? Wishing you a happy birthday. Then you've got these packages that all go vertical. So this one is all made to give you something vertical. It does not have to be done on a tag. We did this way because there was requests for vertical sentiments, but I didn't want to just do the sentiments. I wanted to give you something else. So this works on cards and this tag. And bonus, you get this really cute tag. Check. I'm going to have to pull the videos together. We're going to have to figure that out. Timothy, we may have to this may be a project we have to do. We got to pull the Christmas ones won't be too bad because there's not as many stamp sets. We need to pull all these out. Check. Search the channel with Christmas. If you do Christmas and let it roll, you'll probably see a bunch of that stuff. I did an entire layered card with this. We did a stand-up layered card where this guy right here was in the background. I don't have to say much about this set. This set is wonderful. I love this set so much. Look at the size of this camper and this car. Where did I put my ruler today? I was using it, and I made a home for it and forgot. I made a hanger for it. Couldn't remember what it was. Look at the size of this guy. Look at the size of this camper. He's like 4.5 inches. This car, 4 inches. They are so cute. And when you stamp this guy in front of this guy and they look like they're pulling each other, love it. I also did this with this is what I'm going to use for the Aunt Martha's paints. I think this will be so cute. Wishing you s'more Christmas cheer. Merry Christmas. And it's got Christmas lights. Isn't that cute? There's a little strand of lights. This one right here says Holly Jolly Camper, and it's actually made to look like lights. You have to see this video. Look at the little fire pit. That's a little table, like a camp table. That's a marshmallow on a stick. That had to happen. That's a cooler. You know those coolers that are always at the campground, so you can like put the hot chocolate.
A really cool cooler.
A really cool cooler. Love it so much. I gotta move on. I gotta hurry, y'all. This one. This is called Glistening. Once again, I was selfish on this one. This is something I wanted. This is a beautiful big poinsettia, and I never have enough of those. So you got this big poinsettia, and then these gorgeous sentiments to go in and around your card. I got to go quicker. Tag builder. You got to watch one of my videos on how our tag builders work. You'll love it. This is Christmas. This is Christmas Tag It. Okay. All these sentiments can fit in different places inside your tag. These icons are made to go inside the wreath and inside the oval. You have to watch the videos on these. They're so good. Look up our tag builder sets. That's what this one is. This one, I did an entire 3D Christmas train with this. I have a whole video turning this into a little train for your work surface or for a gift for a kid that holds candy. All of this works together. I don't have time to tell you all about it, but I can tell you this. Merry Christmas comes out of that smokestack, and it's supposed to look like smoke coming out of the little. I got to hurry. I got a bunch. Look how gorgeous. If y'all like the continuous line drawing, this was the first one we did. Kind of like it. These lights with the ornaments, so pretty. This is a lantern. Do you see the lantern down here across the bottom? And then these candles. I have a video with these candles where I use lights and push the button and they light up. Not to mention these beautiful sentiments. Beautiful. You're going to have to go look at our Christmas stamp sets online. How about stocking builder? I showed this one recently. So this is the stocking. This piece here, you stamp it inside of this section in a different color. Then you can stamp this polka dot inside the fur. You can mix them up. This polka dot set is for in this section. This little guy is for a toe. This little guy is for a heel or vice versa. So all those are to give you pattern inside of those, okay? And I have a video on this one. All these little guys that fit on top, so it looks like you're filling your stocking up. And you've got Our First Christmas, which fits in here, Merry Christmas, which fits in here, and Baby's First Christmas, which fits in here. Love this set. Whew. Mama's first set. This is the set. Mother wrote all of these sentiments. I'm not going to be able to read them to you because I will cry. It's called Celebrate the Season. You can see them on our website. But my mother wrote every one of these, and it just, I cannot read them because I remember her calling me. I challenged her. I was like, Mama, you're such a beautiful writer. I want you to make me some sentiments for cards. I said, we struggle having the right words to put inside of cards. I want you to do it. She said, how long do I have? I said, a week. She was like, what? I'm like, do it quick. She would call me every day. Listen to this one. Listen to this one. And she would tell me them. Oh, what a precious time that I did not even realize how precious that was. And I would go, Mama, they're beautiful. She's like, I don't think people will like this one. I'm like, Mama, they will. They're beautiful. And I remember her calling me and reading them to me. Oh, what a precious time. Celebrate the Season. This has been one of our most popular Christmas sets because all y'all love Miss Edna. That's the thing. I know. That's why you have it. Also, you get this huge Merry Christmas, which is so pretty. What I wouldn't give her to call me and bug me. What I wouldn't give. This one's so cute. It's called Holly and Heels. Look at this. Holly is at the Christmas tree. Holly is here with her Santa hat on with her bags. This is her with a stack full of presents. I love this set. Have a holly jolly Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and best wishes. These are really fun sentiments, and you can do a lot with these images. I will try to figure out how to get you all the videos. This one, Mama also wrote these sentiments. I chose the artwork to go with them, but she wrote these. Rejoice, rejoice, the angels sing, the Savior is born, the newborn King. Hay rides to sleigh rides and everything in between. May your holiday season be as magical as can be. And then as you wrap each pretty gift with ribbon, strings, and bows, don't forget the greatest gift was wrapped in swaddling clothes. I love these. And so these I can read because I remember us doing these and how we put these together. This was not quite as difficult because she'd already done the other one. So love that one so much. That other set, she called me over and over and over.
You can, Tina, you can use the scanning cut. You can use the Cricut Joy, worked great. You did a video with using the Cricut Joy
Cricut Joy, Cricut Create, your silhouette, anything that takes an SVG. If you're familiar with using SVGs, and I have multiple videos showing you how to use the SVG, so many videos showing you how, from the scanning cut to the Cricut. I don't have a silhouette, but I have shown you all the time with the Cricut, the scanning cut, the different ones of them too. This one is called North Pole Tag or North Pole Shipping Label, and it's so cute. Look at all the little pieces you can build these shipping labels with, and they are so cute. Build these specific for your kids, and then you can check off the status, what Santa said, what their status was. Were they naughty or nice? When they were observed, were they sleeping or awake? These are just so cute. So, so cute. This is also cute to create a tag to go with a photo to put in a folio. Like if you have a picture of your baby sleeping on Christmas Eve with all the anticipation and stuff, and then put one of these beside it. It'd be so cute. Love this one. We still got more. Okay. If I had to pick a favorite Christmas set, and I didn't have to choose from my mother's, they're out because those are my favorites, right? This right here is worth the price of admission. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is the most beautiful stamp. It covers the front of an A2 card. It's absolutely gorgeous. All of these guys fit inside this ornament, and this little string, you can put the ornament on. This stamp set, every time I use it, sells out so fast. It goes every time I show you. This one's beautiful. Look at this one. This one is a little bit different. Let me explain it to you.
We told y'all we had 1 or 2 Christmas stamps.
I may have to go check the waters after this. This silhouette gets stamped first, and then this gets stamped around it, and you emboss this or do it in a different color, and it looks like a glow from behind the images. It's just so beautiful. And these lines here can be stamped on top to give even more dimension. You need to check out the project page on this one. Sylvie did a beautiful job with the project page on that one. All right, one more Christmas set. Festive font. Look how big these are. Look at the size of these letters.
This is the 12 by 12, right?
This stamp set is an 8
by 12. 8 by 11.
Hold on.
It's a big one.
This is a 9 by 12 stamp set. It's huge. There's an SVG for this, and it cuts out all these letters so you can use them. And it also cuts out all these ornaments and numbers. This is a beautiful set. I had to have a huge set because I wanted bigger letters, and I wanted to be able to use them for whatever I wanted to. And this one is festive font. Your girl needs a break.
Well, do you trust me to?
These right here, I'm not going to flip through. They're re-ups. You want to kind of go through these for me?
Re-ups or
they've already
things we
seen
showed
them.
Tuesday?
We've already shown these Tuesday. I just wanted to show them what was in. They're not new. The new stuff is still on this tray I hadn't got to.
Okay.
What time is it? Oh, it's 6:30. Is that 6:30?
Yes.
Okay. As long as it's not 7:30. All right. I'm going to go and take care of the waters. And I'm not going to turn my microphone while I go. And then if you'll do this pile, which I've already shown once, this is from Tuesday.
Okay.
Do this pile. We're not going to do this. Well, you do need to do these, but we're not going to do everything in this box. There's no time for that. Do these for sure, because I don't know if everybody saw those, and then we'll do those at another time. Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. So while Maymay's doing a potty break, taking care of the waters, I'm calling in to substitute. So I want to show you these oxide inks, the new minis from Tim Holtz. We show these on Tuesday. Color for you to see. There are 6 different kits. And on Tuesday, Tamitha listed all the different colors that went with each one. But there are 6 different versions that you can choose from. And in each one of the kits, you get colors that blend together and work together. So it kind of makes it easier for you if you're a little bit color challenged and you need to, have help with colors that kind of blend together. All of these work that way. 6 different ones. This is the first release in the mini distress oxides. So from what I understand, he's going to be releasing all of the colors of the oxide ink over the next few months. So those will be things that'll be coming that you'll be able to pick up later on. But this is the first release. You get 6 different kits to choose from. So that's how that works. And you guys understand the oxide inks. The minis, we're so excited about that because they're so easy to use. He also came out with the brushes, and I'm going to try to get these out. They come in a pack of 3. I'm not good at this, y'all. They come in a pack of 3. So you're going to take my spot?
No, you keep going for a bit. Yeah, you keep going for a bit. They come in a pack of 4.
There's only 3 in here?
Oh, the brushes. My bad.
Yeah.
I'll ignore you. I'll do my thing.
These, they have a cover, and you can just slide it up, and it exposes the brush, okay? The bristles. When you want to protect them after you finish, you can slide it back up, and it covers them. Then you can put the lid back on. When you put the lid back on, you don't have to worry about it damaging the bristles, okay? So that's how those work. Very cool. And they come 3 in a pack, if I remember right. So you can purchase those and have those to use with those inks. Is there a combination here that I'm missing as far as putting it back on? No, you just push it on and then you close it. Okay, I got you. So they come 3 to a pack. Very handy. So you want to do those. This next item came from Pink and Maine. This is the Touch of Gloss. We have these in stock, so you can pick them up. They do kind of just gives you an added dimension and gives you a little bit of a glossy finish. Are you laughing at me?
No. You're doing such a good job.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm laughing at. I'm not smiling at. I'm not laughing at.
Yeah. Okay.
I love your hands on camera.
So next is from We Are. This is the rotating cutting mat. Okay. If you haven't seen this, it's a great product. It allows you to turn the product as you're working rather than having to, flip it or whatever. It actually spins and turns.
Look at you. It's in that little container right there. You just want to play with that. Yo, his hands
So
are
this
so
is what
cute.
this is what it looks like out of the box. So you can see it just spins. So you can use it, and it works
Do
great.
it one more time because I think it blipped. I think the camera blipped.
Whee!
This thing's great.
Whee! Sorry, y'all. I got a little carried away. All right, so put that back. Hopefully I'll put it back where it goes.
You can just stack you.
All right. If you did not see this, the honeybee paper from Cartabella, you get the accent sheets, which is the
Chipboard.
the chipboard like pieces. You get those. There's also an ephemera pack available. This is the 6x6. This is one of those that we felt like we needed to have the coordinating colors. So we did bring in the solid packs to go with it. Ooh.
I do have to tell you that this particular paper line is almost sold out.
Yeah, we showed this Tuesday. Unfortunately,
this one, babe.
the 12x12, oh, there it is right here. So if you did not see this, you can go Tuesday and watch the flip through. Go back to Tuesday's video, watch the free through, the flip through, but it's available. And again, of all the stuff we showed Tuesday night, or Tuesday afternoon, this was the closest to selling out. So if you like honeybees, you need to go get this now.
Show a page or
and
two
don't
there.
wait.
Just you don't have to show the whole thing, but for those who didn't see
Okay,
it, oh,
look at that.
so gorgeous.
I mean, that's just stunning. And here's the cut aparts.
So pretty.
Literally. And bees here.
Funny, did I do that joke already?
I don't know if you did or not.
If I didn't, I should.
But look
have.
how pretty that honeycomb is. That's cool.
If I didn't, I should have. That was a good one.
There's your basic plaid. That helps Maymay, or solid, depending on how twisted you are. Look at that. Wow, that's just really pretty. It's a lot prettier right here in
actually,
person.
the color is showing very, very accurate because it is a very vintage pack. They want you to show it to the camera, in your face camera, so they can see the kind of vintage.
Come again?
Hold it up to your face. Hold it over your face,
Like
and you'll be
this?
fine. See that? It's a very vintage, distressy pack. Yeah.
She just wanted me to cover up
No.
my face.
There was a question. Can you show it in the camera like that? I think this would be great for junk journals. If you're a junk journal, a mixed media artist, it's very distressed. Very, very
Really,
distressed.
really pretty.
You don't have to flip through the whole thing. You already did Tuesday.
Okay.
There's only a handful of those left. So go
Yeah,
grab
not
it.
a lot of this left. So if you're interested, you better get it. I will reorder it. But we always order a smaller quantity the second time around.
If it sells out, remember, go and tell us on the site you want it. That's how he picks his numbers.
Yeah, because if nobody says they want it, I ain't ordering it again because I can't afford for it just to sit on the shelf. This one was called It's Autumn, also from Cartabella. A stunning pack. You showed this Tuesday?
Yes, and
And this
flip through it.
This is the chipboard pieces or accents. It comes with an ephemera pack and also the 6x6. I did not order the companion paper for this one just because these fall colors are pretty traditional.
Amy just admitted she doesn't trust me. She only trusts you.
Well,
Not
cool.
what she said. She said, if Vinny says he likes something, I know it's good.
Oh, yeah. I love this one. I think it's so pretty. Do I need to flip through it?
We did already. Did I flip through that already? They are so funny. They're calling you a popcorn savage.
I am a popcorn savage. I told y'all that. I don't eat one kernel at a time.
Did I flip through that? Why do I feel like I did flip through it? It was
I
new.
don't know.
I did. Tim said
Did we do it? Okay.
Y'all, I slept since Tuesday twice.
There ain't a whole lot of room to put stuff, is there?
Welcome to my world, Ben.
All right. Then this pack was called Get a Clue. If you are a gaming person, you like to play board games, this one is really good. We did sell out of the 8x8, so it's not available currently, but we do have the 6x6 and the paper pack. If you like the game Clue, this is right up your alley.
But we talked about,
But I mean, it's got, if you're a Sherlock Holmes fan, I mean, any of that kind of stuff goes with this perfectly.
A lot of people are saying like true crime dramas. Like if you have a friend who's into true crime dramas, this would be a cute little thing to make for maybe like a road trip y'all do or something like that. Be super cute.
Okay, and we used this pack in the project that she made on Tuesday. This one is called Americana.
So
it's
pretty.
Also from Cartabella. Very beautiful fall pack. Great sentiments. There's the 6x6 and the ephemera that go with it. So these are available in the store. They did not sell out. So if you want these, go get it.
Show my album, because if you're going to do this with me, you might like this album and want to get this pack. I chose this pack because of the barns. They felt like little quilt barns to me, and they were so cute.
So this was the album that she made, and she already showed that to you. Tamitha says she's only got 10 minutes of battery life left.
I got some new paper to show.
I cannot go that fast. But anyway, so that's a great one if you want to pick it up. All right, that's the re-ups.
All right, I'll come do the new stuff. You come this way, okay? I'm going to go around.
Okay. So we're tagging out again.
It's like we're doing the circus circle, like a circus circle. A circus circle. Is that a thing? A circus circle? I don't know. Maybe I made that up. I guess I'm kind of spoiled because I get to do the new product and you had to do the re-ups.
That's all right. I got to do the re-ups and remember what you said about them so I didn't look stupid.
You don't look stupid ever. Your hands were so cute in the camera.
What?
Your hands were so cute in the camera.
Oh, good Lord.
You know, I think you have the cutest hands. They're like Addie's little hands. You guys, this is cool. Look at this. This is from Lisa Horton. Emboss and folder stencil. This stencil is there's multiple ones in here. So you could really stop anywhere with the stencil. But when you stack them all up together, it does this on top of that embossing folder. And of course, you can use different colors. This one I thought looked very 70s. I thought it was kind of neat. But can you see
retro.
This? Yeah. Can you see this in Christmas colors, though? Wouldn't this be pretty?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, it's not the actual color that you see there.
No. And you could just get the embossing folder. But if you do both, you can emboss on top of it and be so pretty together. I can just brown or red and green and blue, because a lot of people don't realize blue is one of those colors on the Christmas light strand, you know? So
Tamitha is reminding you, in case her iPad does die, which it probably will before we get finished, that all of the new products are listed in the description box below this video. Now, this paper right here is fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's one of my favorites.
This one is called Christmas Express. I love these bright colors. I think they're so cute, but you got to see these little images. They're so precious. Look at Santa. I got to try to hurry. I really need Tamitha helping. Look, believe in your elf. Merry and bright, sparkle and shine. It's holiday time. You have been so good this year. These are really cute. Feeling fab. Oh, feeling fabulous. YUL. How cute is that? Look at that.
That's cool.
The patterns in this one are very different. Look at the elves. So cute. Echo Park. So you know how it's nice and slick. I love that. Look at those. That's beautiful. Look, I like the elves in this. Look at that fireplace. Simply. Christmas time. We both picked a different song on this page. Yeah. Oh, look. I love this. This is cute. Love this pack. Oh, look at those trees. These are like bottle brush trees. How smart. Those are huge right now. Bottle brush trees are the thing. Those stockings are adorable. Snowflakes on green. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, and on red and white, of course. Look at that. Oh, it's cute. It's so cute. Somebody was asking me the other day if I'm doing an advent calendar. Yes, I have an advent calendar in the works. My plan, and this is what I plan to do, is use the shadow box punch board to help me. I may do more than one advent this year, just because you know, I got grandbabies.
Where's my Holly at?
I got grandbabies at. Do what?
Where's my Holly at?
This is Holly's. That's Holly's page right there.
My friend Holly from Kentucky literally signs her name.
She draws Holly. That's how she signs her name. I love it. Look at the tree stand.
This one is called Christmas Express.
Love this pack. That little tree. Oh, look at the Santa hats. That's cute. Oh, I love plaids.
Get you some.
They're my favorite. Look at these. So cute. Oh, by golly. Where's oh, by gosh? Oh, by gosh. Oh, by golly. Santa Squad. This feels like Tamitha. She's a Santa Squad girl. She loves Santa. Look at those packages. I'm going to tell y'all another sneak. If you've been wanting good Christmas stamp sets, Christmas and fall stamp sets, you don't want to miss out on the Scripture Club that's coming out next. It's so good. Now, I'm being me, okay? It's so good. If you've not signed up for one of our stamp clubs, you might want to. The Scripture one this time. It's real good. Look, those are so cute. Oh my goodness, that's a cute pack. And we have it. We have the coordinating pack, the solids. We have the ephemera. We have the chipboard. No, we have the ephemera and the 6x6. Either the chipboard's on the way or this one didn't have it.
The chipboard is on the way.
It's on the way. Okay.
It did not come in with our first shipment.
This would be a cute one of those albums. Real cute. All right, one more new paper pack. Okay, get ready. If you haven't liked anything tonight, if you've been looking at like, nope, don't need to buy it. Nope, I ain't about it. I'm afraid that's going to change for you here in this moment because this is real, real good. And I'm going to show it to you in pieces and parts. Ready for this? Ready for this one? Look at this. Vintage Autumn Breeze. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Hey, please do not forget that tomorrow morning is the 10 a.m. live stream assembly for those of you who took Mary Mix It Up. So tomorrow morning we'll be assembling our cards together. Look at this. Oh, look at this paper. Oh my gosh, look at this. I told y'all. You're going to all have to run on this one. Look at this.
Julie, there's a very good chance that we will be picking up more Maymay paper. We have just not ordered it yet, but we're getting there.
Oh my goodness. Those are Polaroids.
Polaroid cut-aparts.
Oh,
is that what that is?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Look at that one with the chair in the fireplace. You got to love that.
That's
and the
literally
front
my dream
porch.
house.
Get out.
This is literally my dream house. And it can look like this all year round. That is stunning. Look at this plaid. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm going to have to play with this. I love this. I want a shirt in that kind of pattern. Look at that plaid. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Pumpkins.
Look at the tags. They always do tags. I love them. I think I opened this one backwards. Look at that squirrel. Are you kidding me?
The squirrel.
Look at the cozy hat. Then journaling. You know they're going to have journaling. And then there's pine cones. Look how pretty this is.
Wasn't that what he called
T,
them?
have you checked the tracking?
Pine cones?
What's it telling you? My brother called them pone corns. Look at that little fox. Another Polaroid. Look at the stripes. She asked if we've been having trouble with shipping. We have not been having trouble with shipping, but there are places in the U.S. that have had flooding and stuff happening apparently, and there have been some places that have been having problems. We haven't.
And BJ may be talking about the fact that it's taking a little longer than normal for packages to get
No,
shipped.
talking about their kit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't see it. No, we're not having trouble with shipping, but we have had some people. Their tracking number will say something is like, you'll get stuff and it'll go over here and then go over there.
Oh,
over here.
Lord, yes.
We have had that happening. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. This is so, look at that turkey. That's unusual. You don't usually see
Pretty
a turkey.
old hen.
Is that a girl?
Yep.
Look at that squirrel. Is that a girl? Look at that squirrel. That baby fox. I have to play with this set. I feel like it has to have this Annabelle.
That's a hedgehog too, ain't it?
Look at the two. Look at this one and this cut apart.
Yeah.
Hold on. This pack gets better. You thought it was good? Here's your floral bits. Look at these. I'm just going to tell you, if I'm doing something with this, like an album or something, it will not be simple. I will want to put it all on there.
Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty wide
These,
open.
I love these when you're doing albums or folios. Ooh, I could use this for my folio. Oh, that's what I could
You're
do.
going to have to fight Shannon.
Maybe not. She won't be here tonight if I go ahead and collect it. If I get it before in the morning, we're okay. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. We could both do the same. We've already talked about that. We're like, if we have to, we'll do the same. We've already prepped for that to be the case at some point in time.
Well,
This is what I couldn't wait to show y'all. Look at the coordinating pack. You have the option of solids or the solids.
Yeah, BJ, it is not still in Clanton. I apologize. For whatever reason, sometimes product does not get scanned when it gets to its next location.
I can tell y'all why if you want to know, because I've already asked about this. So we ship multiple packages a day, multiple packages. So
Like
what the
100
post
or
office
more every day.
requires of us, this is not how we want this done. What is required of us is we have to submit a manifest. I think they can scan 3 to 7 packages. Like if we only shipped 3 to 7 packages, they could come in and scan our packages and put them in the truck and be fine. But because of how many we ship, they take a manifest and they scan it.
And
Okay.
it might have 60 packages on it or 100.
200 or 300, depending on what we're shipping that day. Then what happens is it goes to Clanton. Okay. That's our post office. When it leaves there, we are at the mercy of other people scanning your package. That is why, and this is not just us, this is multiple. This is how the post office requires it. Their staff do not have the time to stand in my store and scan 100 packages. They just don't. So they're at the mercy of the next person to scan it. This is why if you've ordered something from somewhere and it shows it's in this location and then it magically shows up the next day, that's because it never got scanned between us and you or between where you bought it from and you. The issue is if it doesn't get scanned at some point, it can get lost. That's the problem. Okay. So no packages stay in Clanton, even though it says that, they don't stay here. There's no room for them to stay here. You'd have to see our post office. There's no room. They go to another hub, Birmingham or Montgomery, depending on which way you are from us. Okay. And so we've talked about it before, and it's like, and Kelly, who is our postal carrier, says we're at the mercy of people scanning. That's the problem. So sometimes, and look, can you imagine how many packages they have in their truck every day? And I'm like this, if you just get it to my door, that's fine. That's how I feel about it. I'm not going to be upset. Just get it to my door. But if you have lost it in tracking, like if you cannot find it, I will tell you a trick. And Timothy actually wanted me to talk to y'all about this because a lot of people don't believe us about this. Okay. I know that you think we can see more tracking than you can, but we can't. It's just like any other tracking you have. We see what you see. We can click the tracking number and we can see it. However, we have had luck in the past when you contact your local post office, and I mean the one in your town, okay? You contact your local post office and give them that tracking number or go to your post office. And I'll tell you, they won't always do this because they're so busy. So do not think you can go, Maymay told me to call you and you'll do it. It's going to depend on how busy your location is.
Because they probably don't know who Maymay
They don't have a clue who I am. But like when I was in Verbena, that was a tiny little post office and they weren't even open like a full post office, but they weren't so busy. I could go in there and we could say, can you check this tracking? And they could. We only see what you see. And so sometimes like we'll say, if you'll contact your local post office, they'll probably give you more information. And so if you'll just make that one little contact, I don't know why this is, but a lot of times it gets something moving. I'm just going to tell you that's how. I don't know why that is, but sometimes it does. So we apologize if there's been delays. We understand though, because the post office is crazy busy. Although it's my understanding that they're not doing all the Amazon stuff anymore. They're doing it a different way, right? So that's helping because they're not having to do all that too. But if something is like lost, we need to try to reach out because we, especially if we ship priority. If it was ship priority, then we have insurance on it, right? Especially
and also most of the package we ship now are done through that ground advantage or whatever that is, and I think that comes with insurance.
So reach out if you first would call your local post office. We would love that. That would just mean the world to us because I know you think we're just telling you, but we literally click the very same tracking number that you get in your email, and that's as far as we can go because we don't work for the post office, right? But we do appreciate your patience with that, because we also are kind of at their mercy, just like you are. So we do our best to be super fast. This week, I will tell you, we've had Shannon out, and we've had, now Amber's been out for a couple of days, and we did hire a new person in shipping. She's been working 3 days a week, and she's been doing her best. She's brand new, fresh at this. And tomorrow you're going to have Vinny in shipping, Shannon's in shipping. Hopefully you'll have Amber in shipping, but we don't know. Depends on how babies are feeling. And then we'll have Tracy tomorrow. So we should be able to
put a big dent in it
completely
tomorrow,
all the way through tonight. So we should be fine. But if there has been
between tomorrow and Monday, because we should have everybody
okay.
Monday.
You should be okay. But I'm telling y'all, we do our best. Y'all know us. Our priority is getting packages out the door over anything. I will not film to get packages out the door. Now today I did, because I had to finish the video, but I will not film to help get packages out the door. That's what we try to do. So, but we appreciate your patience, and we understand how it goes, because we order stuff online too. And shipping can be an issue. Which somebody was asking about international product like Mente and stuff like that. That's been shipping that has been a little bit of a thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, expensive, long, it's been a little thing. We have some product right now coming to us from overseas that I don't even have a tracking number on yet. We ordered it like 2 weeks ago. So that has slowed down, by the way. If you have not gotten your kit, if you have not gotten your kit and like it doesn't tell you where it is or anything like that, reach out to us so we can at least know that and do what we can do, because I can, try to bug my postal carrier, although she only has so much room she can do anything. But if you haven't gotten your kit, your Merry Mix It Up kit, let us know, because let us see what we can do. Yeah, Heidi, we have an incredible post office too. We try to keep a good relationship with our post office, and I really encourage you guys to do that too, because that's how if you're like us and you shop mostly online, that's a good way to get to know where things are. If you have a good relationship in your post office, they'll try really hard for you. So they try anyway. Y'all, we have friends that are postal carriers, and the amount of work they do in a day, I mean, honestly, I don't know if y'all know, but Vince's best friend is a postal carrier, and the amount of work he does.
Yeah, I mean, at Christmas time, there's a lot of days he goes in at like 6 o'clock in the morning and doesn't get off till 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And if you've never had to deliver a package to a house in the country in the dark, it's kind of scary.
Laura said, it may have been talked about, but she signed up to get a notification when Continuous Joy comes back in stock. This morning I got an email saying to order, but the site says it's still out. That could be because, I don't know, because I wasn't up front today, but sometimes when we have something sell out completely in the warehouse, we will pull what we have in the retail store and put it in, and it won't be a lot. We usually on stamp sets, I think we put like 10 in the retail store. So if they pulled those and changed the number, you'll get an email. So then what we had sold out. But a lot of times that happens whenever we have something that sells out in one day, they try to get everything to everybody. And so that could be what happens there. Just how that works. Sometimes, this is why we tell you sometimes we don't put stuff in stock, because it just makes you mad. We don't mean it really makes you mad. You guys don't get mad, but we just say that. So there's some things that even Amber will say, look, I got 5 over here. Do you want me to put them in? I'm like, no. People have signed up for a lot. So it is coming. I promise. He's ordered it again. But we do try to, that's why when you guys come to visit and I go, hey, if we don't have it over here, let us know. It's because a lot of times we steal from over there. I got to tell you all the truth. While Angie was out having her back surgery, I was taking stuff left and right. I was over there because Angie wasn't even stopping me. And I was over there going, I want to use this. And I'd take it off of that shelf and put it into our numbers over here so I'd have it. And like when she came back, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like the store looked bad. I'm like, I'm really sorry. And she hasn't got the store caught up yet because we haven't been able to help her. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We love you guys. We love that you appreciate what we try to do for you. It means so much to us when you're saying your comments in the chat right now are just so beautiful, how you're telling us not to apologize. Y'all are just the sweetest, the kindest community. We're only going to be honest with you. I'm just going to tell you how things are going because it is what it is. So we're just going to tell you how it goes. But we're in a pretty good rhythm with who we've got, with who's here. And there have been times we've had a lot more staff, and that's just not something we can do right now. So it's just kind of like we're doing what we can do, but I think we're doing good. We just got to get everybody trained and get people feeling better so everybody can be back at work.
Yeah.
You know, when that happens, there, look, I want you to go home and take care of yourself. So here's the thing I need you to do for me before we leave tonight. I need you to be praying for a couple things. I want you to pray for Sylvia because she's going to be having some surgery next week. I want you to pray for her. She's looking forward to it. It's a good thing. I think it's going to be great for her. So just be praying for her in that. Pray for our business. There's been lots of opportunities pop up for us, and I would like for you guys to be praying about that with us. I ask you all the time to pray for our community. We hear about needs in our community so much. Another thing I want to mention to you tonight, I want you to pray about it first, and then I want you to be paying attention to it. Our friends at Cards for Kids, they've reached out to me. They have their big fundraiser coming up, and I'm going to be sharing more with you about that. They have a lot going on. That organization really works off of its volunteers and the people who are willing to make cards for them. If you've never heard of Cards for Kids, EK, who founded that group and keeps it going, is a wonderful guy. He does a great job. He makes sure that cards go where they're supposed to go, that they get sent out. So think about Cards for Kids. Be praying for them as their big push is coming up. And also go check out their website. You might have some cards you want to send to them. Who am I forgetting? Be praying for those that are in our Bible study. Lots of good chat in there. Lots of good conversation. Lots of things happen in our Bible study. Be praying for that because that's amazing. Like we want more and more people to come to know about Jesus. More people know about Jesus than Maymay. That's what we want. Don't worry about Maymay made it. Share Jesus. That's what I want you to do. Don't forget the free class. Laura, I think we're good on cards right now. Angie did send some out this week, and I'll have to ask her again. But I think right now we got a pretty full closet. But I'll have to check and see. But if you haven't, you can send to Cards for Kids. I know they're needing some because their needs have become huge. They have grown so much, which is such a blessing. All right, Benny's on close it. Did I say everything? The class Saturday night. Don't miss the class Saturday night. It's free. It'll be posted at 6 p.m. Everything you need will be there.
Anything else?
It's all you, bud.
All right, let's close in prayer tonight. God, thank you so much for this day. We're so grateful for all you do for us. I know I feel like I say that all the time, but I can never thank you enough for what you've done in our business, what you have done in our community, and how you love on us and comfort us and protect us through every situation. God, I pray for our staff. I lift them up to you, God. You know that they've had sick family and have been dealing with different things. And God, I thank you for the praise reports that we are getting on them. And we just pray everybody will get back to normal. We lift up Miss Sylvia to you, God. You know that how important she is and what a blessing she is to Maymay Made It. And I pray, God, if she has surgery on Monday, that you would just be with her, give her speedy recovery and the strength to go through what she needs to go through to be back doing all that she wants to do. Sometimes rehab's the toughest part. So, God, we pray that you would help her as she regains her strength from her surgery and that her mobility will quickly come back. Lord, we love you. Again, thank you. Thank you for every person watching. They will never know what a blessing they are to us. And God, we just pray that something we said today, something we said tonight in this show will point people to you, God, because we want to lift you up and point people towards you. We give you the honor and glory and praise tonight. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. We love you guys so much. Thanks for being here with us tonight. I'm going to go rest my voice before in the morning where we get to have a lot of fun together. I can't wait to put the 5 cards together and do all the fun little bits and pieces. Hope you have a wonderful now.